Call of Duty just dropped one of the largest patches I've ever seen in Black Ops 7. These are the best working glitches after the Season 1 Reloaded patch. Now, as of January 8th, all of these glitches in this video have been tested, but keep in mind they drop hot fixes and new patches all of the time. I'm going to run through everything that you need to know right now after the latest patch and every single glitch that you can do right now as a solo player. So make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more to support me for absolutely free, no cost at all. You can always take it back. So let's hop right into things. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to rip the band-aid off. Unfortunately, the Gobblegum glitch has in fact been patched. Now, this exploit allowed you to have free fire for an unlimited amount of time, meaning the effect of free fire, you had unlimited ammo for the entirety of your games. But I have some good news for you guys, because there is a Gobblegum patch that does work after patch, and that is the unlimited money glitch. How this works is, instead of taking a Gobblegum, you simply scroll down to it and convert it. So you use an ultra Gobblegum, start the conversion process and pause while you have it in your hand, switch to a pack that either does not have Gobblegums in that same slot. So slot 2, for example, has a dud Gobblegum, one that's not really rare, cashback in this case, and you're going to actually consume the cashback instead. Then all you have to do is switch right back to the other pack and repeat this process. So again, you have your pack that has an ultra in it, start the conversion process, pause and switch to the other pack before you actually crush it, then simply switch back once the Gobblegum has been crushed, and you'll consume the not rare Gobblegum instead of your ultra Gobblegum. Super easy to do, and you get 5,000 essence every time, and you can do that as many times as you can fit in the first 3 minutes of a game. As you can see here, I have 43,000 essence, and it was extremely easy for me to do that as a solo player. Now, obviously, the Free Fire Gobblegum glitch and Round Off glitch were much better than the Unlimited Money glitch, but it's still a fantastic way to start games. So as for the Free Fire glitch, it's unfortunately patched. Now we're going to need to figure out a new way after patch. I'm going to run through exactly what you need to do right now to get the max amount of XP possible in Black Ops 7 Zombies, as well as Gobblegums and Camos. We're going to go in that order, so stay tuned and let's hop right in. It's only going to take a couple minutes. The first thing is the Gauntlet AFK XP glitch. This is something that has survived the patch. I said it would survive the patch, and it was very, very clear that it could. The best part about this glitch is once you set it up, as long as you have this as your main save file, as in the only save file that you can have, then you can easily save and quit and load back into this glitch over and over again. Unlike the Gobblegum glitches, the one that I just told you was patched, that one you could not save and quit and load back into the game. You would lose the effect of free fire and therefore have to completely restart your game. Now, this one does take a little bit of setup. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes just to get to the portion in the quest that you have the gauntlet unlocked. Maybe it would be quicker for you. You can easily speed run it because the game walks you through it. But what you need to do as a solo player is simply load up a directed mode on Ashes of the Dam and get to the point where you have the gauntlet unlocked. It's pretty damn easy for you to unlock it. So just run through the steps. I'm not going to waste time in this video because the game literally walks you through it, and I know that's going to bore people to death. So once you have the gauntlet unlocked, here's what you do. As soon as you're done with the trial and you have the gauntlet fully unlocked, you are ready to go. Head over to exit 115, and what you're going to do is simply go up on the roof. But before we do that, I need you to change one setting. Regardless if you're on PC or you're on console, you just simply need to search for a particular setting. You're going to find that under your combat menu. Now, under combat menu, you're going to find a specific setting called manual fire behavior. You need to change this from press to hold, and this is extremely important. The second requirement for this glitch is simply that you have a cord that you can plug your controller into. Now, if you have a wireless controller that can't be plugged in, all you need to do is go to Walmart or something and pick up a very cheap controller, and you can use it for any amount of AFK XP glitches. What will happen is when you change manual behavior to hold is you can hold down the left trigger and the right trigger at the same time, even if you're on PC, mind you, like so, and you can just simply tape them down and you're always going to stay firing. Now you can notice that I have a round cap of 12. That is super important because in directed mode, if you hit that round cap, then it no longer progresses, as we all know. So if you come over to exit 115 and crouch and just keep scooting until you kind of fall in place here, if you don't notice the little where I dropped off there off of the roof, just simply rewind and you'll see it. Here it is in slow motion, just to make sure that we're all clear. All you need to do is crouch and then just simply scoot forward little by little, very, very small taps until you see your player slightly fall down. Watch right here. So once you have fallen down just like that, you are good to go. What's going to happen is the zombies will run up to you. A singular zombie will stand in front of you for a second and then start throwing meat at you. But in that split second of time, what's going to happen is you will be able to hold down left trigger and right trigger, and your wonder weapon will fire forever. And that damage, especially once you upgrade your wonder weapon, you will just be good to go. You can sit here for an infinite amount of time. You can see right here, I'm able to sit here. The cook will keep coming out of the diner and you won't actually complete that step. Now, the only thing that may damage you are the Ravengers. So if you get up to that point where you have Ravengers, you have that high enough of a round, just simply pay attention closely, and otherwise you are good to go. You can sit here, you can be watching TV, look over at your console, and just be good to go. If you don't want to deal with Ravengers at all, just simply try to limit the amount of rounds that you are able to get to. It's really not that hard. You can also save and quit here and load back in, and then simply hop right back into the spot. There's multiple places that you can do to set up this glitch. I have seen someone else do it on the where the sheriff is and all that, Ashwood. So I've seen people do it in Ashwood. However, I wouldn't suggest that spot because this one is just so much better. It's very, very easy for you to set up. But if you want to know where that is, it's at that staircase in the blown up homes that are on the left side of the map. So it's very, very easy for you to do this glitch. You can earn XP and Gobblegums all at the same time. And honestly, this is the best glitch that's out there right now, unless you're going for camos. Let me show you exactly what you need to do if you want to unlock camos or Gobblegums. First, let's go over Gobblegums. Gobblegums are obviously consumables and much more important than some of the camos that you can unlock in the game, in my subjective opinion, just because you're going to run out of those much sooner than you would ever need to spend time grinding camos. There are certain glitches that come out, and as long as you take advantage of them, you can easily unlock most camos in the game. Obviously, the last couple completionist camos do take a long time, so some people will get confused by that statement, but it's just the truth, guys. Gobblegums are much more scarce, especially ultra Gobblegums. So how you can earn that is one simple way. Go on directed mode and simply go over to exit 115. You can get in either of the spots at the sign or right here where you crawl forward and then turn around, and you can easily just swing your melee weapon on whatever the round cap is early on in the game. Maybe that's round 3 to round 7 or so, and you can easily just keep swinging and just stay here forever. You can also use this for camos, either of these spots. So if you're looking for camos in Black Ops 7 Zombies, any of those headshots, you can easily get it with the sign spot. This is my personal favorite spot in Black Ops 7 Zombies right here. It's so easy to set up, but you may fall and try, you'll have difficulty setting it up. The only thing that can damage you are the Ravagers. So just keep that in mind and make sure that you manage them. It's not a complete AFK with those Ravagers. You just need to be kind of careful and just keep track of if you have a self-revive or not, obviously. So that's pretty much it. Now let's go over a few other spots, some honorable mentions, and then lastly I want to go over one that is not as tested but is something that I definitely want you to see. It's probably the best camo glitch that's out there right now. It's just not had enough testing to where I felt like it was worth the start of the video. So this is another spot that you can do over at Blackwater Lake. You can simply crawl up here and turn around, and that's just another headshot spot I wanted to quickly show you just in case the other ones get patched. Now the sign spot is obviously much more notorious, and Ravengers will throw meat at you in this spot, so it's not as good, but again, it is just an option, guys. And especially if you're playing with a bunch of randoms or you play with a squad, if you get into this spot, instantly the zombies or the Ravengers will start aiming at other players because it's just hard to get to you, and they're going to pay attention to whoever is closest. So now let's go over the last glitch in this video, which is absolutely broken. Now this is using old Betsy. You have to do this on Ashes of the Dam. You could do this on directed mode if you wanted to, but I also like to do this one on standard because it will last for a long time. Now this one did not get tested as much, so if you have trouble with this, or eventually Betsy disappears or something like that that causes the glitch to break, just know I didn't have enough time to test every single glitch 8 times in a row for 8 hours. I'm sorry guys, I put in so much time into these videos, you have no idea how long it takes for me to create this specific video. So all you need to do is go through the quest until you unlock Betsy, which is literally round 5. You can see right there, you could probably do it on like round 3 if you had a Gobblegum, or you just got all headshots, and you just want to go back to the spawn and park your truck right next to this ammo crate. Now this is right by where you started to grab the truck. You just want to make sure there is no gap at the back like this, and you want to make sure it's very tight right here. And the only thing that you have to really worry about is one spawn point, which is the rock opening right here, and then otherwise sometimes a zombie or two might slip through, but for the most part you are completely protected. And the best part is the bear cannot get to you. It will be stuck on the other side of the truck. Now you may be asking yourself, okay, I see the truck smoking and in some clips the truck is on fire. Well, I got some good news for you guys. You can easily just repair the truck. It's not like something that you can't manage. So as long as you're picking up scrap at the end of every round, you should be good to go. Just watch out yet again for those Ravengers. They are just the glitchiest enemy in this game. It's unfortunate that they are able to just glitch out of spots all the time, but regardless, in this spot you're good to go. You can get a ton of camos, easily get all of the eliminations that you need in the game, and you can bring in multiple different players on your team into this glitch. There's no limit. You can easily have up to 4 players, and like I said, the bear is unable to get to you. It will be stuck on the other side of the truck. Just make sure that if you have a lot of zombies that are slipping through, to adjust where the truck is parked. And that's pretty much it. This one is super OP. This is a great glitch to do with friends. You can easily repair the truck using your scrap that you pick up at the end of each round, and you just chill. I mean, just last as long as possible, go down and then restart. That's about it guys. These have all been the best glitches that you can do right now as a solo player. There have been some honorable mentions that I left out simply because they're just not good enough to compare to these. So if you appreciate the work that I do, smash that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one.